Hey my lovelies, welcome to my homestead video where you will learn so much about me that you probably never knew before, and you also have recaps of things that you already know about me. So one of the things I have not really had a chance to blast out is Bible study. I haven't been doing it all the time like I normally would, but I'm trying to get back to it. I like to have family Bible study Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays I'd like to do it around 6, but with my job now it just varies. So, we just kind of wing it, whatever's a better time for that day. And then on Sundays I like to do it at 12 if possible. But if we have a delay, again, it's life. But as long as we make time for God, that's all that matters. So, first off, I just want to take you along my Bible study journey, and it might help you, along the way. If you're anyone like me, I have nothing against church. I don't, but I believe anywhere you go can be, church, and that's what I do. So I'm just going to share with you today the Bible study I have planned for later on, and just tell you a little bit more about what I do. Alright, so today I just bought this new notebook. I love getting these types of notebooks with the spirals on the side, and then it's always like inspiring words in the front and whatnot. And then this is my NIV Adventure Bible, and it's a great family Bible because not only does it incorporate for kids, it also incorporates for adults, and especially someone like me. I have a hard time concentrating, and with it being, kid-like, it just the cartoon characters, it's just the character look and the whole book in general. It's just interesting, and it keeps me, all in for the most part. I have to snap out of it sometimes, but it works. Let me see. So I got this at Dollar General. This is about $2. And I love my pen because I can always click on stuff with my phone with it because of the little thing at the end. I forgot what this pen's called, but anyways, alright, I got this Bible on zonderkids.com. You can actually buy them in bundles as well. What I used to do is I had my computer and printer, and I would just go through the Bible and then print stuff out, copy and paste on the internet, and then print them out on paper. So I'll be eventually doing that as well, but I also like to make sure everybody has Bibles handy as well. So yes, that works. Alright. Oh, about this. Now, I used to always go through St. Matthew's Church. They would always send me some cute little letters in the mail. But unfortunately, they stopped doing it. I don't know if they're still doing it all over or not, but for me, they stopped doing it, and it may have a lot to do with the virus that went on. But I'm going to try to send them something back, and hopefully they'll respond back to their cute little letters, because they really inspire me, and I enjoy them. Alright, so this is something that they give you to teach you. It's called Seeds of Success, and I love them because they give you pretty much 12 slips for 1 slip a month, which you can donate, once a week or wherever you want to donate. But I love it because, on each one of these slips, it has a verse that says, "Whatever a man or woman sows, that shall he or she also reap." So it's pretty cool. So I'd fill this out and I'd put the amount, and then it has a constant reminder, stuff like that, and it's cool. It's got and then on the back you can who you want to pray for. It was cool. It put me on it's treasures of faith. It'll tell you what to do in faith. And I actually, I'm by far trying to brag about who I donate to, because that's just not me. I don't like bragging to anybody when I help anybody. That's just how it should be, but not everybody has got that concept yet. And that's okay. It is what it is, But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. And, about this one more time. So, if you're familiar with the Bible, I'm kind of sugarcoating right now. Pretty much I am, and that's really not good, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's pretty much giving your 10% of what you make or what you receive. Let's say you have a nice vegetable garden, right? It'd be, really nice of you to donate 10% of the vegetables that you have out of your garden left over to somebody without charging them a fee. Everything else, of course, charge away. But if you can, it's always best to whatever you get, 10% is so awesome to help other families in need. And so, yeah. All right. So, like I said, I just bought this new one today and I'm loving it. It's got the mermaid theme going on. And then in the front, it says strong women make waves. Thought that was cute. So, all right. So my first part I'm going to read is Psalms 37, which is on page 627. Let me see. Alright. So up here is the Words to Treasure box. It says, trust in the Lord and do good. Take delight in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. So I absolutely love that. Psalms in the Bible is just really good to read. Like, all of it in general is really good to read, but I mean, I like Psalms a lot because it's like straight to the point. It's not all like Bible stories and stuff like that, which I think is cool too, but I think it's also good to be reading something that you're actually dealing with on a daily basis and it challenges you. Like, that's what I love about the Bible. The Bible challenges you. Like, I fell time after time. I'm human and I get angry. People piss me off. But I love them dearly. And I really try not to be rude to people. It's just sometimes it's irritating and then I have to tell myself, calm down. It's not no big deal. Just let them, everybody has a different opinion. Or it's just, I get annoyed very easily. Very, very, very easily. You can just be like making sounds like, and it's just gonna like annoy me. After the 10th time, I'm probably gonna be like, dude, you need to cut the crap out. But anyways, so I really tried my best to keep, God's word in my life and, just keep focusing on it, because I know the moment that I don't, I just start getting really angry, and just reading his word directs me in the right path of calming my anger and trusting in the Lord. And when things don't go exactly how you planned, he's always got a reason for that. And it's so awesome because like you'll be thinking everything's going good, and then out of nowhere something will happen that you're like, oh, you did not expect, and you just start getting in your feelings, and then out of nowhere you realize, oh my goodness, something else happens that's even better, and you're like, wow, I'm so glad this happened. So all right, I don't want to take too much of y'all's time today, especially because if I get a fast order coming in, I'm gonna have to take off, because I do like deliveries for Walmart. I do Uber Eats, I do DoorDash. I mean, I do quite a few. Instacart. I kind of stopped doing Instacart. For those who've been trying to follow me on Instacart, like, that's great and everything, but you do have to go get the groceries and deliver, and that takes so much more time when you could just be doing straight up deliveries. So just a thought. Anyway, back to point. All right, so I just want to let you follow along. If you want to get your Bible out and read Psalms 37, it goes from this page. Like, I'm going to be doing all this tonight, all that, and then this row and that row, and I'm going to stop. You can continue on. That's just part of one of my plan. And then I'm going to read to you what I'm going to read to my little family today. So today's are a few of our subjects. One is help others. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. The good news: no one does anything alone. You can help friends and family get through life's big and small obstacles, and they will do the same for you. So that's just, just when someone needs help, as long as they're not taking advantage of you, because guys, there's a will and a way, and sometimes, it happens. People just get like, they want you to do everything for them, and that's when you need to sit back and nicely tell them, hey, I had a busy day today. It's time for you to do that. you know, you can only help somebody so much, and then some take advantage of it, and you just got to make sure that they know that that's not going to happen. But, you know, if they're like, can I have $5, or I need something to eat, like, make sure it's really important, unless it feels right, you know. But I mean, it's up to you how you want to do it. I just believe in helping other people, but don't be like taken advantage of. Don't let them. Now, if you know that they're really, really struggling and you see they're trying, absolutely help them out. But if you know they're just sitting on their butt and they just want you to do everything for them, no, and no again. Don't do it. Because you can, you know, space out from them for a while. And then if you want to help them again later, that's fine. But don't constantly just let them take advantage of your kindness, because I see that happen all the time. And, you know, and also don't go blast them either, because it's really not cool. But they shouldn't be doing that irregardless. But it's going to happen. It is what it is. But just try not to, you know, be rude about it. Just say it in the nicest way possible. Be like, look, you know, I did the best I could. That's all I could do for you, etc. All right. So, John 15:12. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Jesus loves us in an extraordinary, incredible way. It's up to you to take the love you receive from him and find ways to bring that love and goodwill into your community. So it's pretty much saying love your neighbor as yourself, even if you don't like that person. You know, I mean, really, is there a need to really not like somebody? Now, if they're just straight up being annoying, just space yourself out from them. But you should still love them no matter how mean they were to you, no matter what. But, I mean, if they're causing problems in your life, like really bad, you really need to avoid that. And it's not that they're bad people. It's just they're human, you know. They have different standards than you, and it doesn't make you better, and it doesn't make them less. But everybody has different opinions and yada, yada, yada. So, moving on. Alright, Matthew chapter 5, verse 42. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn away from the one who wants to borrow from you. Again, I think that's great. You know, if someone's asking you for some food money and stuff like that, just make sure you know what it's for. Because what if it's for a drug addiction, and you know they're doing drugs pretty good, they're not eating, they're just wanting to spend it on drugs or other bad habits, and you're over here trying to, you know, it's okay if you want to go buy them a pack of cigarettes once in a blue moon, whatever, you know, it's your choice. Nothing wrong with that, but don't, again, let them take advantage of you. And definitely, and I say this respectfully, like, I'm not out to judge nobody, but, like, I would not support their drug habits. I really wouldn't on certain things, because it could really put them far in the hole, and you as well. So just remember that. But I think it's important to help your family and friends and your neighbors and whoever comes along that God sends you in their path, whether it's good or bad. You know, just really think it through before your action. Make sure, and whenever you do help them, please, I'm asking you, please do not go brag about it. It's really annoying, and I don't want to hear about it. Like, yes, that's awesome, you helped somebody today, but don't be like, oh, I helped this person today. It just comes off so, like, I don't know. But anyways, you're not supposed to announce it to the world that you're helping somebody. Me personally, like, depending on the scenario, like, I'm not, if I go sit there and, for instance, if I had a friend named Sally and I'm over here giving her clothes and this and that, I'm not going to go tell my neighbor, tell who I'm with, oh, I just gave her clothes and blah, blah, blah. The only time I mention something like that is if, you know, it's like pretty much my person, my boyfriend or my brother. You know, it's not that I'm bragging or anything, it's just like to tell them to not repeat that, but to show them how important it is to, you know, help give back and help those in need and not turn them away. And especially if they're really struggling and you can help them, why not help them? It's, you know, you're going to not only feel good about yourself, that's the least thing you should be thinking about, but God sees that. And what you do in secret, though, is the biggest reward. Like, again, I would never just tell my boyfriend Jackson, oh, I helped her and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not me at all. Like, I would only contribute that as if they were helping me. Because, like, sometimes, okay, if my boyfriend's like, well, what'd you do with that 20? Like, just an example, okay, I'm going to have to explain what happened to that $20 bill. That's understandable. But to me, be like, oh, yeah, I gave that person 20 and blah, 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 make them feel low or anything like that. No, I'm not going to do that. And like, again, guys, my opinion might be different from yours. I am not judging you, and I'm not trying to like make anybody feel bad for doing that. It's your choice, it's your way of life. I'm just saying it's just more like nice to give to somebody and not make them feel like so bad for taking something from you. Because most people who ask stuff, or at least I'm gonna say at least 25% of people that ask stuff from you, they really didn't want to ask you for that, and it was really hard for them, and they get embarrassed easy. And you definitely don't want to make them feel embarrassed to ask for help, because it is a hard pill to swallow to help somebody. I mean, that came out really bad. Not to help somebody, but like to have somebody get help from you. Like, that person in the other shoe is like in a different mindset than you are at that point. They're really like trying to figure out what they need to do to take care of their family, whatever, or themselves. But it's hard. It's hard to ask anybody for help. I've been there. I've done that. And it's just really hard, especially because I've had my encounters where someone did something for me and they would like blast me out in front of everybody. Oh, I bought you this. Or, yeah, go ahead, put that in this basket. I'll buy it for you. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing, and it really makes me not even want to ask for help when I need help. But it is what it is. Everybody goes through it. Just thought I would cover up on that because it's a big deal. Alright, and to go from that topic, it says, it isn't always easy to be charitable. Sometimes you'd rather keep your money, your time, and your energy to yourself. So this verse is a gentle reminder to remain open-hearted even when it can be difficult. Another way to help God is helping animals. You can help them by finding them good homes. So go to your nearby animal shelters and take pictures or videos, and then post them online. So that is my Bible study for today. Like, I keep them pretty short. They normally take about like 20 minutes because like we also go over and explain it, and I get each other's opinions, which, you know, if it comes, I normally don't have, you know, issues in Bible study because everybody knows in my group that if you have different opinions, that's okay. So there's nothing wrong with that. I just do the best I think is right, and I'm not always right, and I know that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this I also wanted to read for you. It's called The 3 Most Important Things to Have Are Faith, Hope, and Love, but the greatest of these is love. Love that. And I'm going to just go ahead and, if you want to look at that, you can pause the video and check that out. I love it. It's a love passage for kids. And what I love about this Bible, I think it's in the front. Let me tell you why I really enjoy this Bible with my family. It's like a 2-week session with Jesus, like everything that Jesus went through and whatnot. But there's also some pretty cool points on this. But it just shows you everything about the Bible. Like, you can do words to treasure, did you know? And that's like, did you know from the Bible, life in Bible times, live it, people in Bible times, book introductions. I'm going to go ahead and jump through all this, but it has full color pages. But I love the activities. It's pretty neat because you can go to the very back of your book. So, and it's cool. It's got the Lord's Prayer right here. You can pause that if you want to check that out. This is the map. What is that? I think it's before. This is the dictionary part of it. I'm hoping, and one of my foundations is to purchase Bibles and help, you know, the ones who can't afford a Bible, and give out free Bibles, hopefully soon in the making. Where is it? But it's cool. I like looking in the dictionary too, because like if you have questions or like you need help on certain topics, it'll literally guide you right to it. So, oh, activities, boom. So it's only pretty much a whole page, or a front and back page. And it just, like, you know, shows you what you can do with your family. And it's really neat because you go to that page and it shows you what you can do. So it's pretty cool, guys. Let me see something real quick. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed my basic cover-up for Bible study. If you have any questions, just let me know. I might do other Bible studies on here sometimes. But alright guys, I hope y'all have a great day.